Narrative destroyed. Look who approved Mueller's indictment of the 12 Russians by Amy Moreno for TruthFeedNews.com. While the liberals and lying mainstream claim that President Trump is Putin's puppet, the reality is he is not. In reality, President Trump went to great lengths to have the upper hand over Putin, especially in regards to the 12 Russian hackers, by strategically releasing the information just before the Helsinki summit. From the Daily Caller, President Donald Trump chose to have the indictments of 12 Russian hackers announced before his Helsinki summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin, according to a Tuesday Bloomberg report. Trump wanted the indictments announced ahead of the Monday summit to give him leverage over Putin, a source familiar with the matter told Bloomberg on Tuesday. What source familiar with the matter? Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein gave Trump the option of having the indictments released before or after Helsinki, according to the report. Rosenstein cited national security concerns to allow him to share details of grand jury proceedings with Trump. Rosenstein announced Friday that a grand jury had indicted the 12 Russian intelligence operatives for hacking and releasing Democrats' emails during the 2016 presidential election. The hackers worked for the main intelligence directorate of the Russian General Staff, or GRU, according to the indictment. Trump also walked back an earlier statement when said in Helsinki that he didn't see any reason why it would be Russia behind meddling in the 2016 presidential election. The president said he misspoke, the Chicago Tribune reported. Trump has received strong criticism from both Democrats and Republicans on his handling of Russian relations, especially during this Helsinki summit. And we have Senator Minority Leader Chuck Schumer there. We've known his tweet. Trump showed another sign of weakness against Putin on Tuesday. And Arizona Republican Senator John McCain also criticized Trump after his press conference with Putin, saying it was one of the most disgraceful performances by an American president in memory on Twitter on Tuesday. Well, too bad, McCain. You were never going to be a president, and you're just jealous of Trump, and that's why you're saying it's the most disgraceful performance. You didn't even get a chance to have a disgraceful performance. So Trump met with Putin earlier this week in a private meeting, that has the deep state all in an uproar because they don't know what Putin told him and what information and documentation Putin has on these criminals. And that's why they're all in an uproar. But unless I hear it from Trump, this Daily Caller said that Trump chose to release the 12 indictments before his meeting with Putin. I don't, unless I hear it from Trump himself in a tweet, I don't believe anything that these people are saying, and that he walked back his comment that the president said he misspoke. Unless I hear it from Trump himself, I'm not listening to what the Chicago Tribune reported and the Daily Caller reported in this case, because this doesn't sound like Trump. We know that they released the 12 indictments before he met with Putin in order to deter Trump from going to meet Putin. So you see how even the sort of conservative, sort of, not Bloomberg, but the Daily Caller, sort of conservative, and the Chicago Tribune are trying to spin it, because we know that the deep state released these 12 idiotic indictments that are not standing in court anyway. So why release them? Why? Because we are smarter than that, and we know the deep state released it to mess up the Putin and Trump meeting, the summit. So unless we hear it from Trump himself, we don't believe any of this garbage that he walked back on his on his statement about the intelligence agencies. He wasn't calling out all the whole intelligence agency. No, he didn't call out anybody, in fact. And I'm more than sure he didn't say I misspoke. No, no, no. I don't believe that. And that Trump allowed the 12 indictments to come out before so he would have leverage over Putin. Give me a break. That doesn't sound like Trump at all. It was the deep state trying to distract and mess up the summit. They didn't want Trump to meet with Putin, and that's the bottom line. And unless we hear it from Trump himself, we don't believe anything that the media puts out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.